All right, everybody, here's a collection of finds of different items, coins and jewelry dug by myself early in 2025. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this and hope you get something out of it. All right, everybody, I hope that you can see me. This is my first video of the year of 2025, and it's about bloody time, I must say. Anyways, down in the hole here, well, it's came out of the hole. Thought maybe this is a penny, but this is a big copper-looking coin, I think. So, check it out with me. All right, there is quite the glare out here, but look at this big thing. What is this? I am not quite sure yet. I'm hoping it's something old and cool. It could very well be. It looks definitely old. It's been in the ground for a long time. I'm gonna have to get back to you on this unless you can make out some detail, but I can't from here. But this thing looks big and old, so maybe this is something good. All right, so this is my first old coin of the year. It's 1867 centimi, I guess. I believe this is an Italian coin, or 10 centimi, 1867. So yeah, I couldn't believe when I dug this up. And where I dug it up in a tot lot too. I mean, like, I had no idea that this was cup. I guess everybody else who the detector probably saw it and thought it was a maybe a zinc penny or something like that, the way it was ringing out on the equinox. But yeah, definitely a very, very cool find. Very, very cool indeed. All right, everybody, so I apologize for the wind. Now, this is probably the craziest eyeball find I've ever had. I mean, this is nuts. I'm hunting a place where people told me if I get into the right spot on this beach that potentially I can find some good stuff. And the guy I was talking to yesterday said that he found a standing Liberty silver quarter and an Indian head penny. And I just was walking along here and I found a dime, which looks kind of weird, but I don't think it's silver. But then I looked down, I saw a penny, I went to pick it up, and this is honest, this is true. Like, I don't fake any of my videos or anything. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Maybe he found it, dropped it, or it got to the surface and then it rained and it came exposed. But check this out, this is nuts. This is just as it is, I haven't touched it yet. Again, sorry about the wind, but there it is, check that out. Unless I'm mistaken, that's an Indian head penny sitting there on the surface, mind you, of the sand here. Now, I can't make out the date, maybe you can hear in the video, and I apologize again for the wind. It's a bit windy out here, so you can probably hear. I'm going to zoom in here a bit. Hopefully you can make out the date of the video here, but this is absolutely nuts. So I'll get back to you on this. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Hopefully there's more good stuff here. Here's a shot of a couple shield and or Indian head pennies that I dug up there. Well, dug one up. This is the one that was on the surface. It's 1865, I believe. They had the 1895 they dug up here in some old ground here in Crystal Beach, so there's still stuff out there. The other side of this guy kind of roughed at it was like pretty much on the beach where I found it, so it's got some patina and stuff going on there in a really strange way. I don't want to take too much of it off because it might take chunks of coin with it. And this one here was actually down in the ground, so it's a little better shape, cleaned up, not too shabby. So anyways, yeah, not a bad deal, not a bad deal. Okay, here's an example of what can happen to coins sometimes when they're in the ground too long. It's an Indian head, obviously. It's 1885, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to see from where I am. But anyways, yeah, so look at that. I mean, look at the feathers on the face. I mean, it looks like he's been half plucked here, this poor dude. But anyways, yeah, so actually looks cool. You still tell what it is, obviously. And digging up any coin from the 1800s is just super cool to me, so no complaints here. All right, everybody, so as usual, we are at a park, and I think I might have something cool here. If not, this probably will not make any airtime, I don't think, but with any luck, this is something cool, so you go check it out with me. All right, so I already found a silver quarter today, and this color here is really wacky, but this is coming in 30, so it could be a U.S. quarter. Like I say, I'm close to the border. That happens all the time, but with any luck, this is my second with any luck, this is my second silver quarter of the day, so we're just gonna go in here and check it out. Actually, it feels kind of light. He's not even a quarter. I don't even know what this is. Who is that? What? It's definitely a coin, at least we got that. Is it silver? I don't know. Could be. It looks like it's silver. Wow, is that ever weird? Okay, I'll have to get back to you. Is that ever neat, though? Strange. Okay, now this is just a joke. I know I had a friend say, I think he's a detector dealer kind of up north from where I am now, but look at this. This is just wrong. This is obviously made of aluminum. I knew as soon as I dug it up that it's not silver, but look at this. It's like a replica of like a 1787 maybe hammered coin or something like that. And like I say, just from the weight of it, I dug up a lot. I dug up close to 500 silver coins, so I knew right off the weight was off. It was too light, and this is just kind of rude to bury stuff like this for people to find and dig up and think that they got like a find of a lifetime or a really awesome find. It's just kind of wrong in my opinion. But anyways, there it is, and well, it's better. It's still better than digging a penny. So in that sense, you know, I'll give the tip of the hat to whoever buried this. All right, everybody, so coming up out of the dirt, I think we got something cool here, so check this out. So if you can see down into the dirt here and the debris, some dark soil, so maybe there's something good here. But look at this. Hopefully this is old, but who knows these days. Looks like to be an old key, an old skeleton key of some sort. So I'm really hoping it's old. I'll do a search on it when I get home. It looks like it's complete. It looks like the shaft and the little doohickey there's there, so yeah, pretty cool, eh? All right, cool. All right, everybody, so it is indeed freezing out here, and yesterday I was out here at the same park, and I did find my first gold of the year, which was, what was yesterday? I'll have to get back to you now. But anyways, yeah, it was 10 carats, probably just a couple grams, 2.5 grams or so. But anyways, yeah, I'm still looking for my first silver. I thought maybe I had it yesterday. Maybe I do. I still have to check it out, but I think I definitely have it here. I actually did take a sneak peek at this one because I thought it was a US dime, and in fact it is a US dime, so check it out. All right, so looking down here, this is what I pulled out. I thought it was probably just a US dime because I'm so close to the border here in Crystal Beach, Ontario, but it is indeed a US dime. If you look at that, that's a Merc all day, isn't it? Woo! So there's my first silver of the year. If that other pendant with the wings isn't, this is certainly a silver, so yay, gold and silver this year so far. All right, so here's a, I guess, what, a 1940 Merc, which is getting pretty late for Mercs, but and it's dark, so it's kind of murky, so it's kind of a murky Merc, if you will. Haha, pretty funny. Not really. But anyways, yeah, so I believe it's 1940 on it, and yeah, not too shabby. The shape's not too bad, actually. Most of the ones I dig up are a lot more worn than this, but yeah, it's kind of pretty. All right, everybody, this lab's coming in 30, 30, 30 in the high tone range of the my lab Equinox 800, and I'm thinking for sure where I am, I'm pretty close to the border here. I'm thinking for sure this is going to be another US quarter, because that's what they came in, their standard clad quarters, you know, like modern quarters. But this doesn't look like a US quarter. This looks like a silver Canadian quarter, I think. Yeah, there we go. Old or new or that young Elizabeth. So yeah, silver quarter day. Woot! All right, everybody, live from the park, and this is the first dig of the park. Coming back to this one. That I found a few gold rings, musket balls, silver necklace, a whole bunch of other cool stuff as well, a couple cool coins as well. So anyways, we're back here. I'm gonna move my thumb out of the shot. There we go. Anyways, first dig, and it looks like there's definitely a ring in the hole. It came in the gold range, but for what it is, it's not gold color for once, so I'm thinking it's probably not gold, but we'll check it out. Say hi, April. All right, peering down into the depths. You see that's a familiar sight. Look at this right here. Actually, nah, it doesn't even look like silver to me, honestly. I think there's a break there. But you never know until you check, because it's really thin. This came in like say the gold range. There's a break there. The color looks off to me for silver. It's probably junker, but we'll get back to you. All right, so we got something here we just pulled out. We just kind of put it all back there. I think this is a ring, so I'm gonna cross my fingers. If not, it probably won't air this. I don't know what this yellow is on it, but it looks to be a ring. I'm looking for my 50th silver ring, believe it or not, of all time, and this is a ring. It rang in really good. I'm trying to poke a hole. Okay, there's a hole, so I guess this is probably a ring. Eh? Does not look like so. Could it be tar silver? I think so. I don't know what this yellow here is all about, but I'm gonna check this out. And a smaller ring makes me think, well, I don't know. You can't really go by size, can you? Size doesn't matter, they say, huh? So anyways, this to me looks like stainless steel or something else. I don't think this is going to be my my ring to my 50th silver ring, but anyways, it's pretty cool, and we'll get back to you. Okay, so in this video we're going to save a little time. Here's a few rings I dug up None of them are silver or gold or anything like that. But here we got the infinity ring, which is actually quite a nice ring. This will go really well with my junkers find. I have a junkers collection of rings I should air one of these days, just showing all the non-gold and silver rings that I've dug. Some of them are actually really cool. That would definitely fall in that category. Here's another one, not sure what this one is made of either, but again, it's pretty style and it's neat. And last but not least, I was pretty sure this is a penny, but another junker. Around Niagara Falls here, there's a lot of, in the Niagara region, there's a lot of, in the tourist areas, there's lots of shops that sell, you know, these cheap kind of junker rings, if you will. They're gold or silver. It's definitely is one of those, but it's still pretty. It's not missing any stones, I don't think. Shines up nice. It's not too shabby. All right, so down here again, and this looks like the same deal basically as the last one. Like I was digging another coin signal, and this looks like that color silver, so I think maybe we got silver dime number 2 here. Yeah, look at that. Looks about the same, yep, same young Vicky, or sorry, same young Elizabeth portrait. So yeah, there we go, 2 silver dimes. Yeehaw. All right, check us out. Got another 1953 dime here. And yeah, no complaints here. She's pretty worn, so she's been circulated well, but so she's done Canada proud, being her currency and helping people receive the proper change back, I guess, at Walmart, or maybe not Walmart back then, maybe Zellers or Byway, who knows. But anyways, yeah, here we go. All right, I don't know if I got footage of this one coming up because there's kind of a weird guy. I actually found this on a beach, believe it or not, and if it looks funny or fake or something like that, it's because I kind of over cleaned it. It was really, really dark. You couldn't really make out stuff on half of it, so I started cleaning and I just couldn't really stop. I'm surprised I stopped because there's still a couple of dark places here, but yeah, look at this, 1908 Barber dime. I say clean, you're not supposed to clean your coins like this, but it's my coin, I can do what I want with it, I don't care. Right, so anyways, it's still beautiful. Look at that. Sterling silver, I guess, being 1908 Barber, and certainly happy to have it. Look at that. Well, I tell you what, you just never know. I was expecting 100% all day for this to be a penny, and there's that color silver, so I'm going to say a silver dime. Yep, certainly is. The year is probably, well, it's going to be the silver range. I can't tell you what it is, but I have silver. Yay. All right, so here she is. Doesn't look like she's in too bad a shape. 1953 dime. Young Elizabeth portrait on it, and it's beautiful. I love silver coins. I'll never get sick of digging up silver dimes or anything like that. As long as they're in the ground, I'm going to try to hunt for them and squeak them out as best as I can. So, yep, quite pretty. All right, guys, we're still going the day. We got a couple of rings, and that 18, was it 1892, I think, Barber? Look at this. This looks like a Merc all day long. So this is a place where I live, and it's going to be really worn too by the looks of it. Yeah, definitely a Merc. 1916, I think, on that one, but absolutely fantastic. Look at that. 2 silvers just like that. Pop, pop. All right, everybody, so here's a nice find. Since I'm closer to the U.S. and close to the border, I find a lot more U.S. coins, which is great. I love U.S. coins. So yeah, look at this. 1916 Merc. Definitely showing the wear. Mercury here has definitely been carrying out his or her duties. I'm not sure. I think Mercury is a god, a male god in Greek mythology or something like that, right? The passenger god. So definitely been worn, but yeah, still a beautiful coin. I love it. All right, everybody. So here is the coin in question, and we're gonna do the little cleanup here. We're hoping it's a Vicky. We think it is. April's here with me. She's gonna help with the filming here, holding the camera. Wow, this isn't coming up very good, is it? It comes up a lot easier than this. I don't know what kind of material I'm going against here, so I'm going to have to hope that the other side comes off clean as well. This is definitely large, Canadian large cent by the looks of it. I'm sure it'll say the 1 cent or whatever in the reverse. But it's also the thinnest that I've ever seen. Keep it centered, baby. It's also the thinnest that I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this. Well, actually I'm wrong. There's a couple I dug up that were thin like this. But so anyways, definitely looks like a Vicky here, so we can get
Yeah, there's her portrait, and I think, if any luck, this might be an 1858 or something. But again, here we go. This is the challenge. We're gonna cross our fingers. Sometimes when you go to scrape these off, you can't make anything out at all. It's the patina or whatever's worn away at it. Sometimes it comes crystal clear. Sometimes it's in the middle. So there's one way to find out. Okay, it's coming off pretty deep. This could be good. Oh, this could be good. I'm not gonna get a date off it.
It's better than scratch chicken.
I know. That's what I said to my friend Melissa, too, the exact same thing. Scratching in. Ooh, it's pretty warm, but I think if we're lucky, we might still get a date. I hope. Cross your fingers, everybody. You gotta be careful with this stuff, the green stuff off here, because it's toxic, I believe. Because it's green corrosion from copper, right? And that is toxic. So you don't want to do this around an area where you're gonna eat. Oh, fudge. There's the one. Oh. It's like an 1870, I think. It's hard to tell. It looks like it looks like it's come off enough I can figure out what it is. I think that says 1879. That could be 1859 too. I don't know if anybody at home here can make that out. Can you make that out, April? Tricky, eh? I'm pretty sure that's a 9. I think it's 1879. I bet guess from here. But anyways, we'll get back to you on this one, and yeah. Okay, this was an earlier find as well in a place where I did not think I was going to find it, like kind of dug up earth. It was not old ground at all, but I guess when they mix in, then they mess everything all up to bring in more ground to move out the old ground. Whenever they do that, I'm not 100% sure. You know, the old ground get mixed with the new ground. I think that's what happened. This guy got dug up and settled with the new ground, and he got pounded down there and flattened out, and for me to come find 1859. I found about 3, I think, this age, but first thing threw me off is how incredible thin it was. Seems twice as thin almost as the other LCs I find. April, my wife, just dug one up too. Well, we don't know the year on it yet. We haven't scratched it off. It's got some patina and stuff on it, but it's really thin like this one too, so we're hoping it's also going to be a Vicky. So, there you go. All right, everybody, so this completes another hat trick. This is my second hat trick here in Crystal Beach. And, well, I'm going to say it is anyways. This is what definitely looks like a silver dime. Oh, it's maybe an older one, too, if I'm lucky. She came in the silver range. Oh, it is, too. Look at that. 1 dime. So what do we think this is? A barber? Hope it's a seeded. Is there a chance it's a seeded? Oh, it's a barber. That's okay. We'll take it. Heck yeah. That's my second barber since I've been here. I got a barber quarter yesterday. Yeah. Now, here's a bit of a treat. Look at that. The 1914 barber dime. Not a bad deal at all. Nice toning on it. I gave it a very nice little wash, just with a little soap and water, very lightly, not to take off any of the natural patina out of the age. But look at that. Gorgeous coin. Absolutely love finding these. Like I say, I love finding the US coins. Way better than the Canadian ones. I love the stars and the stripes and the eagles and the detail and the wreaths and everything that they have. Mercury, just so cool compared to our Canadian coins, which I'm kind of bored of. All right, everybody, so here we go, and with any luck, this is what I think this is. I think this could be a little scale or something like that, and this would give me the hat trick. This would be 3 silvers for the day, the 2 silver dimes. Let's get in here right now and stop wasting time, but I think that's what we got here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that's a scale for sure. Probably, I can't really make it out. It's most likely a George, because almost every scale I find is a George. But at any rate, there it is. We'll get back to you. Okay, and there we go. First fish scale of the year, and it of course is a George the 5th, which it normally is, but hey, I don't care. It's a fish scale. I love fish scales. One of the coolest little coins I've ever seen, actually. The back always looks cool. So look at this, 1915. Do you believe it? That is actually the year, I believe, when I was calling it out of the hole. I was like, man, I hope you're 1915, because that's the rarest year for George the 5th scales. The lowest amount were minted that year is like $1 million change, but low change. So yeah, a little over $1 million of these made, and these are the most expensive ones for the set for that era, the George the 5th era of the scales. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, everybody. Well, I'm not really finding anything too super exciting out here, but I'm having fun. I found a ring, which I don't think is silver or anything. And this, look at this. This looks like another ring here. This gave me the gold range, but by the looks of it, certainly doesn't look gold color. I think it's probably a kid's ring of some sort, but I think it's a ring. I could be mistaken. Be something stupid, but hopefully not. No, it's a great big huge ring of some sort, I think. Massive. Certainly would be something if this was gold, but I don't see why it would be. Especially not. What was I gonna say? This is interesting though. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Not just got any weight. Oh, it's got super weight. Well, not super weight, but it's a pretty good weight. I still don't think it's gold though. But it's definitely interesting, and I'm certain glad to have it. All right, so here's this big ring that I found here, and it was rating kind of the gold range-ish, but I was thinking, okay, just by the look of it, it's going to be one of these stainless steel rings most likely. But it is a spinner. I'm not sure what the letters are on here. I think it could possibly be ancient Greek or something like that. But it spins and it's cool. It's in really great shape, so that's a fun find. Wasn't too far down in the surface. So yeah. All right, everybody, out. So we're still out here, and we're still hunting stuff. Found a couple of rings today. Neither was gold or silver, I don't think. Now this is really deep, and I think with any luck, this looks like the shape. Maybe it's a quarter. I'm hoping. I think it came in the silver range. I'm hoping this is a silver quarter. So let's just check it. Certainly looks like silver. Oh, it's a barber. Oh, like I smashed it with my shovel too. Son of a bird. That's all right. It's better than nothing, I guess, eh? Oh, crap. Oh, sweet, eh? Oh, it is a barber too, and I smashed it with my shovel a few times, I think, over. Not a bad habit of being impatient. I was smart enough. Sweet. All right, so here's yet another example of Ryan being a little too impatient with his shovel when he's going down for a deep target, which he, for some reason, assumes it's trash and not something kind of good, like this 1892 barber quarter that I happen to find. So it's got a couple love marks on there, but it just kind of proves that they're mine and I dug it, I guess, right? Because I'm an idiot, I don't know. I've also done the same trick with a 1872 Victorian 50-cent piece, as well as an 1858 first year Canadian 1 cent. So it only seems that this curse only seems to have really hit the good coins that I dig, the remarkable ones. But anyways, still a beautiful coin. I'm super happy to have it. Alrighty, so here she is. Always happy to find a silver quarter, no matter what the age, even if it's a 68 and it's half silver. I'm happy to find it because I don't find too many silver quarters, I guess. Not too many people do. Obviously, you can find a lot more dimes because they're easier to miss and the quarters are easier to find. So I guess that makes sense why it works out like that. Anyways, I guess 1958 on this girl, and absolutely pleased to have it. Love the silver quarters. Always a thrill. All right, everybody, looking down here, this is the color of silver by the looks of it, and this could be a silver dime time. So we're gonna check this out. This definitely looks like the right color. We're hoping to see a George. Oh yeah, there he is. There's George. So we'll get back to you on the date as usual, but yeah, there we go for silver day. Woohoo! All right, here we go. Here's a 1945 silver dime. Quite happy to see that. It's always fun to find the older coins if you can. Obviously, you'll take a George the VI or George the V over Elizabeth any day. So look at that. It looks really nice. Where I'm filming right now gives me really nice light. And it's really great for the video. So I think I'm going to film here more often when I'm showing my finds off. And this is pretty sweet. Anyways, yeah, there he is. All right, it's pouring out here, so I don't know what's going on. I got a silver, I thought, signal. Like, this is a great signal. If you look down here in the corner, in the hole, look at that, still in there. That looks like it's silver quarter, I'm hoping. So we're gonna pull it out real quick and get back to business. Yes, it is fantastic, silver quarter. All right, we'll get back to you. All right, there she is in all her dented glory. Another silver quarter. Super, super happy to have it. Love digging silver quarters. One of my favorite things, absolutely. Other than you know, gold rings and you know, something better like a 50-cent piece or an older one obviously is cooler for sure because they're scarcer. But anyways, yeah, this one has a good dance on it. I'm not sure what happened. I don't think I hit it with my shovel. I might have. It's quite possible. That happens with me anyways because my Equinox is messed up right now. The equilibrium's off and it's not centering properly. But anyways, yeah, here we go. 1964. Can't complain about that. That's some good footage. Actually looks pretty good, I think. Lighting good here. Anyways, yeah, yay. All right, everybody. So we're out at an old high school here. It's April 3rd, I believe. And anyways, yeah, got a signal coming in about 30 on the Equinox. That could be silver. So we're looking down, and unless there's a penny in the hole, this could be a silver dime. Let's check it out, shall we? All right, everybody. So I was hoping for a silver here, and I actually just called it out to my wifey here, saying, "Daddy wants a silver. Daddy wants a silver." And lo and behold, I think maybe that's what was in the hole. So we yoinked her out, and with any luck, this is a silver dime. So we're gonna inspect it. Oh, it's a George. All right, here we go. It was a 1949 dime came up out of the hole this time, and absolutely loving it. Never get tired of digging any silver coins. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. Look at this. As you can see his hairline. I think you can make out his eyes in this one too. Definitely not a bad find. I definitely didn't hit it with my shovel by the looks of it. Anywhere, maybe up there. No, I don't think so. Seems clear this one. I gotta get my Equinox fixed or get a new detector. Something's really messed up with the centering. Anyways. There she is. She sure is gleaming like silver, ain't she? So I'm gonna say that's what she is all day long. And let's just see. Oh, look at this. This is one of the newer ones. So this might be like a 67. This is one of the newer Elizabeths. So, well, newest of the Elizabeth portraits. So yeah, it's probably gonna be the the mid to late 60s. So anyways, yeah, we'll take it. All right, so all day long as I dug this up, I was hoping, and it certainly looks like it's gonna be a sheriff, or a deputy badge. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like, and I was so stoked. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I found this. Then I saw there's stuff coming off, and I think I don't know if those are made of silver or not, but I've never seen one with this kind of damage, but it still would have been great if that was the case. But it appears, when I looked it up, that this is like a 1923 luck pin or something like that. It's kind of like a luck kind of metal, not really metal I guess, but more of a luck, something they give somebody for luck I guess, as a gift or something like that. A luck token, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a luck token. But anyways, it's still kind of cool, not too much value to it. It's kind of beat up, but definitely cool find. All right, 1963 is the dime that we're looking at here, and that's not a bad deal either. We'll take it, no complaints. Always love digging up the silver dimes. It's newer Elizabeth or an older Elizabeth portrait, I'm happy either way. Super happy. Silver's a silver. Nobody's seeding silvers anymore, so all the ones I find, I'm super happy and grateful to find. All right, we're having a blast out here. So just over from the other silver dime, you say I marked it with a stick. It's always a good idea. So maybe 2 feet over. That looks like we probably have another one because this is coming in the silver range. So let's see if this is a George as well. Oh, no, this is a younger portrait of Elizabeth, but that's okay. There's another silver dime. Hey, we'll take it. Yeah. All right. What came out of the hole here, and this is coming the silver range. Oh, there's that color. Yep, it's another one of these, maybe the late 60s Elizabeths, but it's in really good shape. And we tell by the color and weight ragging that's silver, so fantastic. All right, so looking down, this is what I'm seeing, and I haven't looked at it yet, but she's coming in the right range. It's an old high school, and we're hoping this is, oh yes, look at that. There he is, George the 6th, and we have a silverware on the board. Woohoo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, here with my fiance April, and this is my second video. I made the video yesterday, I guess, of the 1867. What was can you pronounce that coin? Centesimi. Someone was sent to see you? But anyways, yes, this is the centesimi coin there. And yeah, so now we're back here tonight. We're checking out another park to see what's going on, and I think we might have something good here. So if you want to check us out with us. All right, everybody, so here it is. This is actually how it popped out of the hole. I was digging up a gold range target, and this certainly looks like the right color, so fingers crossed on this one. Oh.
Look at it.
Oh. That definitely looks like a gold ring.
That's a gold ring.
I'm going to say so.
That's a wedding ring. Oh my
yep.
gosh.
I'm going to say that's a gold ring.
Well done.
So it's probably 10 carats since where we are, but just out here for like, what, the second time ever with my fiance here, just to show her metal detecting, and I'm going to say that's a gold ring all day long. So we'll get back to you on what it is. It's probably 10 carat. I have this thing about dropping gold rings. Everybody who actually watches my videos will see that, but look at this. Oh my freaking gosh. Yay.
Wow.
All right, everybody, so pretty exciting stuff. This is the first gold ring of the year that I've found. It's about 2 grams of 10 karat gold, just like I was imagining it probably was. I actually went out with my my fiance, who's now my wife, April, and she was probably like with me for like my second time ever metal detecting or seeing it, and I actually dug this up. So I didn't think there's any way in the world I was gonna dig up a gold ring. I wasn't really looking for one. I was digging the signals, but I had no idea that one was gonna actually pop out and get her hooked on the hobby. She's got her own detector now and she's digging. So if you all wish her luck, we'd appreciate it. So yeah. Okay, so that's first collection of cool finds. Well, at least in my opinion, that I've dug here in the Niagara region this year in 2025, and I got another video I'm going to upload shortly, which is also fun. At least I think it's fun. So anyways, yeah, everybody, God bless you all, and good luck in your next hunts.